The day has come. Overwatch 2 is bringing back the loot boxes after what has it been? Freaking 4 years? 3 years? When did Overwatch freaking release those? Okay, let's say around 2022, right? Maybe 2021, right? Like, it's been 2 years since they've been gone, okay? And they're bringing them back. And I didn't really have a problem with loot boxes, right, when they were in the game, because honestly, I thought they were like they were kind of similar to a lot of packs that a lot of other games do. But the problem is this is kind of an EA thing, which I guess Blizzard, it's now a Blizzard thing too, like, let's be honest. And I thought it was like a cool progression thing as a time, because I was younger. I didn't really like view it as gambling, because I just didn't think about that in depth. I was just more like, let's game on, let's play. I want my skins, let me get my rewards, whatever, right? And it seems like they're bringing that back into the game, which I think a lot of people who played Overwatch, like, will like. But I just don't think that this is a good look for Blizzard after already all the shit they've done, right? Because you're telling me that we can go back and we can bring loot boxes, but we can't go and bring the PvE stuff and all the other stuff we promised, right? And I know they kind of are bringing hero perks, which they talked about a long time ago, and we'll get into that in a minute. But it's just like, I don't know. This is so whack, and they don't say on here that it's going to cost money for any of this stuff, like that it's only going to be in like earnable in events and like other kind of things, and like maybe you can earn it, I'm sure, like with like mastering a character, right, or something. I'm just saying that's from what I'm getting from this, but it doesn't say you can buy them. But I doubt that you can't, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real, it's Blizzard. There's no way that I can't go in and spend $100 for like 20 of these or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I do like about this, and this is not justifying this, because this is bad. Like, and the reason it's bad is because I don't think games should have gambling like this. Like, this isn't some hill I'm gonna die on, but I'm just saying, like, as like a common sense viewpoint, like, hey, that's probably not a good thing for like long-term society, is having gambling in games that interact with children. Because then they are going to grow up into gambling addicts. Like, there's a reason why gambling addicts are going up over the years. And it's obviously other things too, like economy and like helplessness and depression and all that stuff. But like, it's because of like things like, CSGO loot boxes, Overwatch loot boxes, like all these games that give you that. And then obviously, like, even phone games, they don't ask if you're 18. Like, if you're like 12, 14, you can download one of those like gambling games on your phone where you don't actually earn real money. Or maybe if you do, you can only play the one where like you don't earn real money, right? And it's like, you can play all these things and you're a child. And if people had common sense and like had like the mental fortitude to not succumb to things like, what's the word, addiction and like obsession and stuff, then it's like, I wouldn't care, right? Like, kids can, like, I'm not really like that, uptight, like I'm laid back and stuff like that. But it's like, at a point, it's like, that's not how the world really works though. Like, if we're being real, like, people are weak-minded. The freaking average IQ is like 80, maybe 90. I know it's not 100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't live off like, this ideal luxury, like this luxury like mindset that like, oh, they'll just figure it out themselves, and like, they're not going to become addicts and stuff like that. So that's my only problem with this. It is cool though that the percentages don't seem that bad, but I'm sure there's a catch somewhere, knowing Blizzard. But that's just me. Anyways, let's get into the video, this part, because they released a trailer. And I am curious because, obviously they're going to have to release something to try to save this, right? So I'm curious. It only has 213k views after one day, which is surprising, because like usually like for these kind of things they're gonna have like 1 million on the first day. Like, like even like, look, oh, maybe Overwatch 2 Spotlight, like that one had 700k views. That's kind of weird. I don't know, but let's maybe this one just didn't get recommended a lot to a lot of people. But let's get right into it.
It is time to celebrate the glory of battle. The competition, determination, and the boom! What a shot! Again! Finally, a worthy title! From the ashes, rise again!
Yeah, let's reset everyone's rank so people get pissed. Dude, is it like, I know I used to love Overwatch, but dude, this game looks so boring compared to Rivals, and I know people are gonna say, oh, you're glazing Rivals, but like, I'm being serious. Like, it just looks so bland now.
What about standing atop the mountain?
I guess even before Rivals came out, this game was getting bland to me just because of like the lack of innovation and like actual like, you know, things they were adding. But you know, that's just me.
It is the climb!
So what, you can like prestige your... Oh yeah. Well, they did have that. You can prestige your gun.
I too own one of these weapons.
That one's new though. It's like a Galaxy Call of Duty skin instead of the gold.
It is just not with me right now. To battle!
Is this for like normal play though?
With such an advantage?
It looks like it is. Okay, see, this is, you know, it's funny. This is the only thing that I think Marvel Rivals should take from this game, and that is this perk system. This is kind of cool, like this roguelike perk system. That is cool. Like the way you can like edit your characters. Like for example, it'd be cool if like for Spider-Man you could like focus more on webs or focus more on like close combat or something, or like even like what's another thing, like you could focus on like, you know, how much damage your webs do, or like your webs like have like different factors, because obviously Spider-Man isn't just Spider-Man, he has like all those tech features, right? You know what I mean? Like he can like, you know, he can make his webs do different things if he really wanted to, right?
Show them you are superior, and bang!
Bro's gone.
My armored fingers are crossed! Yes! Just what I had hoped for!
I do think players like that loot boxes are back. I'm gonna be honest, like even if it isn't good for us as a society as a whole, I do think people are happy these are back. Like I think this is a change that players wanted, because they wanted to be able to earn skins. But it goes back to that thing. Why did you make skins cost like $20 freaking, right? And like $40, and I think even some of them costed like up to like 60 to 100. Might be wrong, but I swear like that Diablo 4 Lilith skin was super expensive, but maybe I'm wrong, right? But it's just like, you can't do that and then be like, hey, you know, I know you guys all bought those skins, but here's the loot boxes, they're all free now. And I get it, you're gonna be able to buy loot boxes, and I'm sure it's gonna be grindy to get a lot of these loot boxes, like to get enough of them. But it's just like, I wonder if they're gonna, you know, maybe like I wonder if they're gonna cheese people by having like repeats, like, oh, you got a repeat, so now you get this extra currency to get more loot boxes. You know what I mean? Like that, I hate when games do that. Just don't put it in there then. If I already have it, don't put it in there.
Spoils of victory continue!
But we'll see, I guess. Goats meta. What, because they brought 6v6 back? Like, is that what it is? That skin's cool. Oh, wait, no. It looked cooler from the back, I'm gonna be honest.
Energy.
Like, I'm sorry, but it's just like, I feel like they could have done better. I don't know, man. I don't know what you can do with this game. It's just so, like, messed up and tainted, bro. And it's like, the combat is so linear compared to Rivals. It's like, it can't compete. Like there's so much comboing in Rivals, and I know there's like comboing to an extent in Overwatch, but it's like, if I really want to, as long as I spray and headshot everyone, like play it like Soldier 76, or play it how like you play like Punisher and Rivals, like you win pretty much every fight. The only person that doesn't apply to is like maybe Genji in that game in Overwatch.
Through me. A warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
Like minus support characters.
present in the moment.
Does his ult really look different? It looks the same to me.
I will achieve my vision.
That's kind of cool.
My arrows fly true.
Those look stupid. Dude, Hiriko, whatever the frick her name is, bro, she's such a baddie, bro. Like, I would honestly, like, that was one of my, like, the funnest characters to play in Overwatch. Like, at least later in the season, after playing everyone else so much.
To win in style is even greater.
Why does he look like the Hulk, bro? We got Hulk Winston, bro. This literally looks like a Hulk Winston, bro, with, like, mixed with, like, a Caustic from Apex.
Even greater.
The junk skin was cool, junk queen or whatever
Such
her
a
name is.
masterful display. Play it again.
You got Ash gameplay.
I will rewatch this one a few more times.
So it seems like to counter Marvel Rivals, they're trying to add more like team comp importance with the skills to make the game less linear. But I don't think this is enough. And I'll be honest, I don't care what Overwatch does anymore. Like, I know how Blizzard works. That, like, they would have to do something crazy for me to come back, and like it's like Rivals would have to fuck up huge for me to go back. Like, I would probably play, like, honestly, if Overwatch never did all these fuck ups, even though Blizzard is a fucked up company, I would have never left Overwatch. I would be playing that one and Rivals and then other games, because I'm not a one game guy. I'm not gonna like one trick this game. Like, I think a lot of people think that I only play Marvel Rivals. I don't. Like, I'm just not that kind of person. I can't just play one game. Like, I have my other games. Like, right now I'm playing Marvel Rivals, Risk of Rain 2, and there's like one more that I'm missing. But, you know, like a single player game. Like, I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's with a friend, the security breakout one. I'm doing it obviously for stream too, but like that was fun. You know, like, because I never really played those kind of... I've never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game before. But it's like, those are the kind of games I'm playing right now. Oh, and Supervive. Like, that's what I'm playing right now. I'm not playing, you know, just Rivals every day, you know, waking up to grind on it. I like playing Ranked, and I like, you know, the whole, like, you know, climbing and everything. But it's like... that's just not like the only thing I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? And then I was even playing the Monster Hunter beta, you know, when that came out, because that game's, you know, crazy good. Like, I just don't have time to, like, as a person who works a job, I don't have time to waste my time on stupid games. And even like as a kid, I didn't really like wasting my time on dog shit games. It just took me way longer to realize, oh, this is a shit game, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know, that's my opinion on this. I know people think like you know, some people are probably going to go back to Overwatch thinking that this means everything's different, you know, like when your ex tells you that, you know, she's changed and, you know, things are going to be good now. It's not. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not how it goes. Like, let's be realistic, guys. Like I said, unless they do something crazy, I like, maybe if they brought PvE back and they like actually did all the things they promised originally, then yeah, maybe I would. But it's just like, Blizzard as a company as a whole is messed up. Overwatch has so many scars and messed up things that have gone into it. And I'm not talking about like, oh, the rape and like the sexual assault at work. Like, yeah, that's bad, but like that's not like what is like swaying my, you know, it's the gameplay, it's the game, it's the decisions on this game, it's the decisions, you know, on this. Like, that's a company issue. They got to figure that out. The police and the FBI and whoever else has to figure that out. That's not my problem, right? But yeah. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about this new update. Are you going to go back and try Overwatch 2? I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to download this. Like, even for content, I'm not going back to it. That's just, I can't. Sorry. But, you know, I get it. If you guys should try it, see if you guys like it, see if it's better. You know, do you think that, you know, maybe you'll prefer Overwatch 2 with these changes? I'd try it, you know. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying. I'm going to keep playing Rivals and all the other games that I think are genuinely good. Rivals has its own issues too, but hopefully they work out on them. It seems like they did that rank, they reset the changes on ranked, I think, that they made a few days ago. So, you know, it looks like, you know, they're listening, so that's good. But yeah, like I said, just tell me in the comments what you guys, you know, think about all that stuff. Like and subscribe to your boy. And yeah, see you guys next one. Peace.